Well, everybody, welcome once again to Lightning TV, brought to you, of course, in association with mjdphoto.biz. Another tough weekend for Milton Keynes Lightning as they travel down to Slough on Sunday night. But first of all, they had a very hard task of hosting Peterborough Phantoms at the Skydome on Saturday night. That was always going to be a tough game. Let's go and check out the action. Well, and welcome to the Skydome once again the Saturday night for tonight's English Premier League game. This one sees the visitors Peterborough Phantoms. They'll be taking on the home side, of course, Milton Keynes Lightning. Lining up for Phantoms this evening, number 1 is Damien King, 14 is Harry Harley, 8 is Lewis Hook, 16 is Martrell Petran, 17 James Ferrara, 18 Robert Ferrara and 19 Luke Ferrara. Mark Levers wears 23, 24 is Declan Barmer, James Hutchison's 27, Will Weldon wearing the 29 shirt, Tom Murdy wearing number 30, Francis Zubek wearing 46, 49 of course is Nicky Watt, 51 is Eric Piatak, 55 Greg Pick, 93 is Yaroslav Chesky and 79 is Thomas Saw. That's your Peterborough Phantoms. So your home side, Milton Keynes Lightning, sponsored of course by Northgate Vehicle Hire. Number 1 is Jordan Headley, 5 Ben Russell. Blas Emerson's number 8 not icing this evening, he's away at a family wedding. Number 9 Grant McPherson, 10 Connor Good, 12 is Yanni Jokela, 14 Jordan Cowney, 17 Stanislav Lasiek, 18 is Adam Carr, 19 Lee Jameson, 21 Ross Green, he's not icing due to a small injury, 23 Tom Carlon, 55 Michael Farn, 61 Ross Bowers, Lewis Christie wears 66, Lucas Zadapek is 78, 91 is Nick Poole and Stephen Wall of course is number 93. Your officials for this evening, referee is Jay Liptrot and your linesmen Roy Hamilton and Paul Broom. Frenetic as these derby games always are. You're probably bit hard done by there actually, because looked like you could have had a few more goals that period.
Yeah, I thought we played really well actually. I just kind of a couple of times we got caught with 3 of their guys, with just 2 of our defenders, and I think that the goal was a situation where we had a 3-on-2 against us, and it's the sort of thing you don't want to be seeing out on the ice. But beyond that, I thought we had some good offensive chances. I thought we could have got a couple more, but always a feisty affair between us and Peterborough.
Yeah. So what do you say to the guys in this period break?
Well, I think one of the things Nick will say is just raise the intensity a little bit. I think we could do with taking the body a bit more. I think that's important, and I think a few times we're just gliding away from players rather than going through players. And I think once you start going through players, it kind of makes them just think a little bit. It makes them get away with the puck a bit quicker. And as time wore on, I thought they were moving the puck a lot better. So we've got to just go back to doing the basics, which is working hard.
Brilliant, Vito. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
So 2 points in the bag and a great 7-4 result up against Peterborough Phantoms there, and an absolutely superb goal from Yanni Jokler, the third goal for Lightning on night. We're going to be taking a look at that in slow motion a little bit later in the programme. After the game I caught up with player coach Nick Poole. So Nick, 7-4 win against Peterborough. Their position in the league at the moment kind of belies the ability that they've got across that side. It just looks to them a bit like a confidence thing at the moment. But they pushed you quite hard tonight.
Yeah, they did. I mean, especially in the third period, you could see they were desperate to create some scoring chances, and I suppose whether some of them were playing for their jobs or not, I don't know. But you could see it was a desperate hockey team, and understandably they've had a few losses lately. But they got some really good players, and I'm sure given a bit of time and patience, they'll be fine.
Did you find the way they were playing, as you say, that at times they maybe looked a little bit desperate? They were kind of strangling Lightning a little bit, to throttling you sort of down the middle a little bit and restricting your play?
Well, they came in with a game plan, and that was to clog up the neutral zone and to force us to turn the puck over, and I thought we did do that. I thought we played quite poorly at times tonight, but that's the way hockey is. I thought last weekend against Manchester we were good, great work rate, played really, really well, and lost. Tonight I thought we were quite poor. We won, and that's sport. We'll take some positives. I think we scored some nice goals, but we've got to play a whole lot better than that.
Obviously, you had to put the skates on and lace them up tonight for the first time this season. What are the legs going to feel like tomorrow?
Well, I didn't play too much, thankfully. But just with Blaz out, and Ross Green, I was a little bit worried that if we took another injury or D-man had to get a penalty and we had to slide Carsey back, then I might have to play. So had a few shifts, and it was good fun to get back and play. But I think we've got to leave it for younger, more skillful players. Yeah,
certainly saw you getting stuck in with Mr. Lever's sort of the last 5-10 minutes there during the game.
I think I was frustrated with the way we were playing, and he's obviously frustrated with the way the game was going for them. So just two competitors at the end of the game. That was all that was.
So at the end of the day, 2 points is 2 points, and it would have been tough tonight. Obviously, you're missing Blaz, and you obviously had to shift things around with Ross Green not playing as well. And you got another tough trip on the road tomorrow because Slough are going to want to pick up results as well.
Yeah, we knew this weekend was going to be a tough weekend with two teams that are desperate to get back on track. Though we've been playing fairly well. Like I said, wasn't overly impressed with our game tonight. But we're on the road tomorrow. We've got nobody to impress. Small rink. We just got to go there and battle and try to grind out a win.
Brilliant stuff. Well, 2 points tonight. That's a good start to the weekend. Hopefully, another battle in 2 points tomorrow and start climbing that league table.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Brilliant, Nick. Thanks very much.
Thanks.
So many thanks to Nick for stopping to chat to us after the game. I know he was pretty tired after lacing his skates up for the first time in quite a few months. On the following night, of course, it was Slough Jets who were the host to Milton Keynes Lightning. Lightning running out 3-2 winners on that night. A really, really tense and very terse game. It was Stan Lacek who actually scored the winning goal just a couple of minutes from time. Jordan Cowney got the well-deserved man of the match down at Slough. And in fact, it was Michael Farn who picked up the man of the match up at the Skydome on Saturday night. Again, very, very well-deserved man of the match. So that's Lightning's results over the weekend. Let's go and have a look at the rest of the league over the weekend and see what that does to Sunday night's league table. So, as well as that Milton Keynes result, there was once again a full programme on Saturday in the English Premier League. Manchester slumped to their first defeat of the season. They were beaten 3-2 by Flames in Guildford. Basingstoke beat Telford 5-2 in Hampshire, whilst luckless Bracknell were beaten yet again, this time by Swindon, who won 5-4 at the Link Centre. Elsewhere, Slough picked up 2 much-needed points with a 5-3 road win up at Sheffield. On to Sunday then, and Phoenix exacted revenge on their title rivals as they ran out 7-4 winners against Flames at home in Altrincham. Peterborough were more than happy with 2 points as they beat Bison 5-4 in a tight game at Bretton, whilst Bracknell battled against Swindon but were unlucky to only pick up a point as they were beaten on penalties at the Hive. Elsewhere, Sheffield racked up another pair of points as they beat Telford 3-1 in Shropshire. Onto the league table now, and it's still Manchester at the top with that loss now, which brings Guildford to within 2 points. Swindon are 3 points back, with Basingstoke and Milton Keynes close behind, both with games in hand. Sheffield head up the chasing pack, and there's a change at the bottom courtesy of that Sunday surprise win for Phantoms against Bison, which sees Bees at the foot of the table. So it's still very, very tight right the way through the English Premier League, and it looks like every team this season is going to take points off one another. One thing's for sure, it's going to be very, very tight come March when everybody's vying for those 8 playoff places, of course. Now, we've had loads and loads of your messages and tweets in this week, so let's go and have a look and see what you've had to say. So it certainly didn't take you long to start sending your tweets into Lightning TV on Twitter. In fact, within minutes of the finish of the game on Saturday night, you were tweeting. Steve Canuck UK said, can't wait to see at Lightning TV highlights. A potty win is always sweet. Great to see all the lines getting in on the action. And Andrew Matthews said, oh sweet ambrosia of victory, how we covet thee, especially against Potty. Some great saves from Jordan tonight. I also loved Yanni's coast-to-coast goal. Spellbinding stuff from Magician. The guy is on fire. We will have a look at that in just a little while, Andrew. Thanks for that. Richard Tapp said, any chance of a sneak preview before Thursday of the Magician's goals from last night? Absolutely no chance, Richard. You, of course, seeing them tonight. Vito said, superb job by both our netties this weekend. We're lucky to have them. MKL pride. Without a shadow of a doubt, that's true, Vito. I'm sure everybody echoes those thoughts. Dave Bunny Bunyan said, this team is showing a bit of character and long may it continue. Certainly agree with you there, Dave. The team certainly is starting to build as we go throughout the season. And Will O'Brien said, a 4-point weekend is always a good result. Second period against Peterborough was fantastic, with Yanni's wraparound being the highlight. Well, we can have a look at those goals, in fact the wraparound and the penalty shot right now. So let's have a look at this first goal, first of all, at full speed. As you can see there, Yanni picks up the puck behind the net, goes round one Peterborough player, dekes the other two Peterborough players as he goes on there. Now, Peterborough think he's going to make a pass here and then go crash the net straight round the back. And there you go, absolutely cracking wrap round, absolutely brilliant goal, one of the best we've seen from the Magicians so far. Now let's have a look at it in slow motion just to see just how good this goal was. You can see Yanni coming around the back of Jordan's goal here. He sets off, and at this point I think he knows exactly where he's going to go. Peterborough plays out of position. Look at his second Peterborough player. He's actually going in for a line change there, and Yanni keeps straight up, straight in centre ice, takes the three defencemen there, and at this point I think Peterborough think he's going to put the puck out just in front of the net. He doesn't. He goes straight from behind and straight in at Murdy's short side. Absolutely fantastic goal, brilliant goal by the Magician, and I think one of the best we'll see all season. The penalty shot now, here he goes off again, just has Murdy completely tied in knots. I don't think Tom Murdy had any idea which way Yanni was going to go there. So here he goes. There was no doubt that Yanni was going to take the penalty shot in the first place. There he goes, first to his left, then to his right, then back to his left again, straight in the back of the net. Absolutely fantastic goals, and I know that lots of our viewers have been asking to see those particular goals all week. So don't forget also details of the Milton Keynes Lightning Golf Day. They're coming up very, very soon from the Supporters Club. It'll be sometime in November at the Three Lots Golf Club just outside Milton Keynes. Of course, a fantastic day out if you're a golfer. You get to play with Milton Keynes Lightning players and sponsors and, of course, other fans as well. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Also, if you want to keep booking your seats on the coach going up to the Skydome every single weekend, the coach has been packed every single week, and we thank you for that. All you need to do is email travel@mk-lightning.com. That's travel@mk-lightning.com. You can, of course, book your seats at the Supporters Club stand on home match nights. And whilst you're there, why don't you have a look around the merchandise that the Supporters Club have got to sell. Don't forget, Christmas is just around the corner, so you can pick yourself some bargains for your loved ones. Right, okay, that's pretty much all we've got time for this week. Don't forget, this week's game is a Sunday game. It's a 5:15 face-off, and we're hosting Swindon Wildcats. So Swindon Wildcats at the Skydome this coming Sunday at 5:15. If you want any more information, of course, you can go to the Lightning website. It's www.mk-lightning.com. And if you want to follow Lightning TV on Twitter, it's as simple as this. Just look for @Lightning TV. We'll be there on Sunday. We'll see you there.